Put it on a nice name then, so you got more chance of winning that.
Eat Molly, come on in.
Nice only. Jake Webb there in the blue and white colours of 21, Arctic Prince. 3 out of 10 yards, Jake, okay? That's Arctic Prince, that's 3 out of 10 yards. Coming up towards the judges' rostrum is Matthew Tromans at the controls of 34. This is Sable Sam. 2 out of 20 yards, Matthew, with Sable Sam. Andrew Hardwick coming back towards us with Kipling. That's the only one off go. Following that is Arctic Prince. He's 3 out of 10. Matthew Tromans is at the controls of 34, Sable Sam. That's 2 out of 20 yards. That's Sable Sam in front of us there now. This is Air Ontario. Louisa Barton in the black and white colours. This comes from the Regal Stables, Landui Belfry. And there's been 3 winners already from this stable this afternoon, so that's Air Ontario. Looking to make that a 4th, I would imagine, in this final. Air Ontario is in the black and white colours, and is on the inside of 20. Rob Barton in the red and yellow colours of Purple Pearl, number 29. That's flying out of 10 yards. The black and blue colours is 25 for 1 night only. That's Green Wilson at the control. And the last one to talk about now is number 28. That's Tommy the Dealer. Mark Bevan in the yellow and blue colours. On the inside of 10 yards, Mark, okay? So group up then, drivers, please. Group up. That's all your runners out. For this, the novice final. So group up, then start to make your way around for the start and get your money on for the novice final. So as they group up coming down, the only one off go is Kipling. Of 10 yards on the inside of 10, Tommy the Dealer. 2 out of 10 for 1 night only. 3 out of 10, Arctic Prince. 4 out of 10, Purple Connection. 5 out of 10, Purple Pearl. Of 20, on the inside of 20 is Air Ontario. 2 out of 20, Sable Sam. So watch your brakes, drivers. Final, the rerun. So they're all lined up behind you now. Start to bring them in then, Andrew. Bring them in now. Start to bring them in. So watch for those back horses now. Bring them in a bit faster now, Andrew. Start to bring them in. That's it. Pull away and bring them in. Bring them in. Here they come, running in. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2. So as they race on now for the novice final. So it's out in front, it's Kipling who takes them along. Kipling racing on the outside of him there, we can see it's for 1 night only. So out in the turn they go for the novice final for the first time. Kipling, 1 night only, tucking against those rails is Tommy the Dealer. A little bit back then, behind that is Arctic Prince, following Arctic Prince there now. We can see Purple Connection. Behind Purple Connection is Tussle Pearl, and the back marker at this stage is Sable Sam. Now it's Ding Dong up front, down that back. On the inside is Kipling, racing on the outside of him there is for 1 night only. Kipling, 1 night only on the wide outside. And against those rails, Tommy the Dealer. Following that, we can see Arctic Prince. Then the same distance back then, through Purple Connection. Then we've got Tussle Pearl and Sable Sam. Sees them all. Well strung out as they come off the turn and up the straight. All this the first time now. So out there in front, heading towards us, we can see it's Kipling who takes them along. Well, for 1 night only, stuck in now behind the rails. Just on the inside of that then, we can see Tommy the Dealer. as they race up towards the bell with 1 lap to go, drivers. 1 lap. And it's Kipling from For One Night Only. Tommy the Dealer. Arctic Prince has made up behind them, moving on the outside. Then we've got Purple Connection, Purple Pearl, and Sable Sam sees them all. Down the back they go. The one that's being niggled has to go on there. Now it's Kipling. It's Kipling For One Night Only as a persuader. He's been asked to go on. Arctic Prince is on the outside now. So Tommy the Dealer as the persuader. He's being asked to go on. Down that back, and it's still Kipling who's got the ball. Kipling For One Night Only. Arctic Prince on the outside. Also on the inside there is Tommy the Dealer. Purple Connection. Then we got Tussle Pearl, and Sable Sam is under pressure in the rear of the field. Round the turn they go for the final time, and it's Kipling who's got the ball in front, but he's being niggled up to go on. It's Kipling from For One Night Only. Arctic Prince on the outside. They're free abreast as they come off the turn up the straight. Kipling on the inside. On the outside, Arctic Prince. In between horses there is For One Night Only. It's Kipling on the inside. For One Night Only on the outside. Kipling on the inside. For One Night Only comes through and take it up. And it's For One Night Only. Brings it home in the Novice final. For One Night Only brings it home. Then it's going to be Kipling, and then comes we had Arctic Prince, then we have Purple Connection, Tommy the Dealer, then came Tussle Pearl, and the last one over, Sable Sam. Wait for the judges all clear. So the judges' placings for the Novice final, subject to the all clear, racing for the R. Lewis Perpetual Trophy. First 25, second 19, third 21, first 25 For One Night Only from the Wilson Stables, driven by Reed Wilson. Second, number 19, Kipling from the Williams Stables of Brecon, driven by Andrew Hardwick. And third, number 21, Arctic Prince